Have you been trying to learn jump rope for months or even years with little to no progress? I'll show you my top tips that help me cut this time down to just days, and it will for you too. Let's go. The first thing you need to do is eliminate arm movement. The more your arms move, the more inconsistent your rope path, leading to more trips. So what should you do? Well, let me share one of the best kept secrets in jump rope for arm positioning. Instead of having your arms sticking out to the side or elbows pinned to your sides, you need to bring your hands down closer to your hips and keep your elbows pointing backwards. That's the big secret. This keeps you from rotating the rope with your arms and forces you to rotate with your wrists. But why is this so important? By rotating the rope with your wrists, notice how everything stays a lot more still and consistent. Your hands stay at the same level throughout the movement compared to the big arm movement on the left. But that's not all. Smaller movements also give you a lot more rope control, which is the ability to speed up or slow down effortlessly. Do you want to master jump rope even faster? Join my free newsletter for more insider jump rope and fitness tips twice a month. Link down below. But jumping rope faster isn't all about rope speed. While it's definitely necessary, that's only 50% of the equation. So what's the other half? Well, you're only as fast as your feet, so you need to learn to get on and off the ground quickly. But this is where people go wrong, thinking they aren't coordinated, athletic, or fast enough. That's a lie. While we all have different starting points regarding these things, that is not your end point. These are skills that need to be developed and practiced. So if you feel like you're miles behind, I promise you can get better. So how do you learn to jump low and fast? Well, let me show you the drill I used to build this skill quickly when I started. First, test your starting point by counting how many jumps you can get in 15 seconds and write it down. This gives you a benchmark to know exactly how much your speed is growing. With the typical jump, you will likely be pushing completely through your foot like this. But the key difference in a low jump is that it's a shortened movement. As soon as you begin to push yourself up, pull your toes up slightly off the ground. This is what creates the gap big enough for the rope to go under while keeping you low to get your feet back on the ground quickly. Practice this, and once you feel comfortable, try adding in the rope. But don't go straight trying to jump fast. It won't go well. Instead, start with one rotation at a time and test yourself to see how low you can jump while still clearing the rope. This will build confidence in your ability to jump low and clear the rope. Then, as you get more comfortable, begin trying consecutive jumps, doing the same thing. The key to this is gradually building up speed. Notice whether I jump at a slow speed or a high speed, my jump is the same. It's just the rope speed and how much time I'm spending on the ground between jumps that changes. Once you build up to a continuous faster tempo, do the 15-second challenge again to see how many jumps you can do. Continue working on this for a couple weeks or longer, testing periodically, and I guarantee you will see a big improvement. And share your results in the comments. This won't just improve your speed, but it will improve your all-around fitness because you're able to do more work or jumping in the same amount of time or less. You'll burn more calories, gain better endurance, all while you level up your jump rope skills. But jumping faster will likely expose a new problem, and that's knowing when to jump. Beginners think they need to see the rope to know when to jump, often looking at their feet. But this puts you in a bad position and throws off your balance. Instead, look at the ground about 15 feet ahead and focus on the feel of your rope. This is where the weight of your rope can make a big difference. This is the exact problem I had. When I started jump rope, I tried using a cheap rope my gym offered at the time. I could barely do 3 jumps before tripping, and I thought that I was just horrible at jump rope. But right before I was ready to quit for good, I was offered to try a different rope by a friend, and I instantly was able to do over 10 jumps and quickly increase from there. I realized this rope had more weight than the gym rope, and it allowed me to feel it a lot more. That's why I always recommend starting with and having a 6mm PVC rope on hand. It has more weight in the rope itself that makes it so much easier to develop good timing and rhythm, especially when you're developing speed. If you need a good rope, I have my favorite that I've used for years, linked down below. These changes will definitely help you master jump rope faster, but we have to fix one more major problem. In the first tip, we changed our hand and arm positioning, bringing them lower. This means we have to make an adjustment to our rope length, otherwise it will be too long, causing it to constantly bounce up off of the ground and up into our feet. The problem is most people size their rope completely wrong, wrecking their progress. This is super important and too big of a topic to cover here, so I made this video that shows you my exact method for how to find the perfect size rope for you.